What's up, gals and pals? It's your boy Vino, and welcome back to 60-Second Cocktails. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're gonna make 3 cocktails using this pretty little thing here, Lillet Blanc. Now, I got my cheat sheet here. Let's learn a little more about Lillet Blanc, right? Now, Lillet Blanc is what's called an aromatized wine. So basically what that is you take a fortified wine, you flavor it with some herbs, some spices, some fruits, you know, other natural flavors, and then voila, you got yourself an aromatized wine, right? Now, Lillet Blanc in particular is a blend of 85% Semillon grapes from the Bordeaux area of France and 15% macerated liqueur using orange peels. So with this thing, you're gonna get some delicious, you know, grassy, dry notes from the Semillon, the wine part of it, and then you're gonna get some delicious citrus and some of that sweetness from the liqueur, from the macerated liqueur. So I think this stuff is fantastic. To be honest with you, I'm gonna show you guys how to make 3 cocktails with this today, but I love drinking this stuff just by itself. I mean, you can see I don't have very much left in here because, you know, I drink this at least once a week. I serve myself a little bit in a glass with some ice, put a little club soda in it, forget about it. You get yourself a nice, easy drinking cocktail when you don't want anything too stiff, you know what I mean? Anyway, guys, this was actually created by 2 brothers, Raymond and Pierre Lillet, back in 1887. When it was first created, they used to call it Quina Lillet, and then around the 1970s, they changed it to Lillet, just Lillet or Lillet Blanc. There's also a red one, which is called Lillet Rouge. So this stuff is fantastic, really easy drinking. You know, one thing to remember is that it is a wine-based liqueur. So if you're gonna use it, you gotta put it in the fridge after you open it, and just keep an eye on it. Make sure that it doesn't, you know, that doesn't start to turn. You know what I'm saying? It'll take a few months before it starts to change a little bit. Oxygen, unfortunately, does that to wine. But you should have a great time with this stuff, right? So the faster you drink it, the better. So why waste time? Let's go and start making some cocktails, right? So stick around because we're gonna boogie down. All right, folks, like I said, we're making 3 cocktails using Lillet Blanc, and the first one we're making is called a First Emperor. All right, let's look at what is in the sauce, all right? The first thing we're gonna need is, how many times did I say first, by the way, just now? The first thing we're gonna need is Lillet Blanc, right? We're gonna do 1.5 ounces of our spirit of the day, our Gezavana Lillet Blanc, all right? There you go, beautiful. Now, the next thing you're gonna want is 1/2 ounce of a Rhum Agricole. Right, I'm gonna be using Barbancourt, so 1/2 ounce of this. All right. Now, Rhum Agricole is usually made in Martinique, but this is from Haiti, so it has a very similar style of rum making, the French way, as they say. And then the next thing we're gonna need is 1/4 ounce of yellow Chartreuse. All right, so we're gonna get some nice herbal flavors from this. And then we're gonna need 1/4 ounce of pineapple juice, all right, freshly squeezed out of a can. And last but not least, 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, all right? Let's get this bad boy in there. All righty. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna go ahead and just add some ice to our shaker. Beautiful. And we're gonna shake that for about 10 to 15 seconds. All right, folks, I think we gave that a nice, healthy shake. Let's go ahead and take our glass out. We're gonna be serving this in a coupe, which I had chilling like a villain in my ice. And now let's go ahead and strain our drinks into the glass. All right, folks, that is all we're gonna get out of our shaker. Let's go ahead and put this to the side. And I'm just gonna go ahead and garnish that with a little dried pineapple wedge here. And there we have it, folks, our First Emperor cocktail. All right, so you guys know the drill. I'm gonna put that cocktail to the side, and we're gonna try all 3 cocktails at the end of the video. So make sure you stick around for that, all right? Now, the next cocktail we're making is called a South Slope. Let's go ahead and look at what's in the sauce, right? Now, the first thing we're gonna need is 3/4 ounce of a dry gin. I'm gonna be using Beefeater. This is my go-to gin for most cocktails. It's just incredibly versatile and delicious, all right? Now, the next thing we're gonna need is 1/4 ounce of Aperol, all right? I don't use Aperol too often, so this is always a nice treat. You know, I've seen some people use Campari in this cocktail. I've not tried it that way yet. Maybe I'll try next time I make this cocktail, but we're gonna go ahead with the original specs, which is Aperol, okay? Then we're gonna do 3/4 ounce, of Lillet Blanc. I almost grabbed the wrong thing there, all right? So some Lillet Blanc for your ass right here, okay, beautiful. And then now we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of orange Curacao. All right, we're gonna be using dry Curacao here. Beauty. And then 1/2 ounce of lemon juice, right? If you don't run out of lemon juice, gonna have to squeeze myself some more. Here we go, 1/2 ounce. Beautiful, great. All right, now let's go ahead and just add some ice to our shaker. Okay, and we'll shake that for about 10 to 15 seconds. All right, folks, I think we gave that a nice, healthy shake. Let's get our glass out. I'm gonna be serving this in a Nick and Nora, which I had chilling like a villain in my ice. And let's go ahead and we'll strain that into our glass. Oh, that's a nice color. Very nice color. All right, beautiful. So let's go ahead and set that aside. And then I'm just gonna clip on a little dehydrated lemon wheel that I have here. And there you have it, folks, our South Slope cocktail. All right, so the last cocktail we're making tonight using Lillet Blanc is called CARRÉ NOUVEAU. And this is actually a cocktail that I found on my buddy Stefan Foisey's Instagram page. I'll put a link down in the description to his Instagram page. The guy makes some delicious cocktails, very similar palette. So I like to try out his stuff, all right? Now let's look at what is in the sauce. The first thing we're gonna need is 1.5 ounces of cognac, all right? Let's go ahead and pour ourselves some cognac. All right, beautiful. Now this is a stirred cocktail versus the other two which were shaken. All right, then we're gonna be doing 3/4 ounce of our star of the show, making his final appearance, Lillet Blanc. All right, folks, so that's 3/4 ounce. Beautiful. Then we're gonna do 1/4 ounce of one of my other favorite liqueurs, Benedictine. I love this stuff. I actually made a video recently with making 3 cocktails using Benedictine. I'll put a link to it up here for you guys to check out. I'll also put a link to it in the description in case you don't want to leave the video, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to mess up your momentum here. Then we're gonna do a bar spoon of Suze, which is a gentian liqueur, and this is gonna add some earthiness to it. So only a bar spoon of this stuff is pretty potent. All right, there we go. And then 2-3 dashes of Peychaud's bitters. I'm gonna go ahead and do 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. That's gonna add some great flavors to it, and it's gonna change the color of the cocktail. All right. Now let's go ahead and add some ice to the shaker or to the mixing glass here. All right. You want to get some good dilution out of this, so we're gonna stir that for about 25 to 30 seconds. All right. All right, folks. I think we gave that a nice long stir. Let's go ahead and get a glass out. I'm gonna be serving that in an old-fashioned glass. You can serve it up. That's how I had it the first time I drank it, but it originally was on the rocks, and the original recipe is on the rocks, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that today, all right? Now let's go ahead and get our julep strainer here and pour out the drink. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then I'm just gonna throw a little dehydrated half an orange wheel on top of the ice cube there. And there we have it, folks, our CARRÉ NOUVEAU. All right, here we have our 3 Lillet Blanc cocktails. They all look fantastic. They smell great. They look great. I can't wait to get into these things. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's put the bottle to the side because we know what we're drinking here. So let's start with the South Slope cocktail, right? Now, this is the one that is dry gin, Aperol, Lillet Blanc, orange Curacao, and lemon juice. Oh, that is nice. Oh, so delicious. Really, really good. Wow, give me some more. Give me some more. Oh, that is nice. Really, really well balanced. It's a very citrus forward cocktail, but the balance is really good. I mean, it is refreshing. A great summer cocktail. I mean, I could drink this. I could see this like on the rocks even. I mean, this is such a refreshing cocktail. I love all of the citrus notes. You're really picking up the Aperol, the Lillet Blanc. You're getting some of the herbal botanicals from the gin on the back end. This is a delicious cocktail. I mean, yeah, you got that lemon juice. I mean, you're definitely getting a little bit of everything, and it's really well balanced. Absolutely delicious cocktail. All right. Now let's go ahead and try the first Emperor cocktail. All right, and this was Lillet Blanc, Rhum Agricole, yellow chartreuse, pineapple, and simple syrup. Cheers. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. That is really, really easy drinking. I mean, this is a deceptive cocktail. I mean, I don't know. It's very. I mean, look, it's very low ABV. You know, it's an ounce and a half of Lillet Blanc, just a half an ounce of Rhum Agricole, and half an ounce of yellow chartreuse. So it's very low ABV, but you get those beautiful grassy notes from the rum. You get a little bit of that, you're getting some of those herbal notes from the yellow chartreuse. And then the Lillet Blanc is just damn beautiful, elegant, very elegant. This is a nice, pretty cocktail. This is like a tropical cocktail, just kind of fancied up, you know what I'm saying? Really nice cocktail. Wow, this is pretty, this is pretty. If you're a fan of pineapple juice, I mean, you're gonna love this because the pineapple juice is definitely on the front end of it, but it's not overwhelming. It's not too sweet. It's a nice cocktail. It's on the sweeter side, but it's nice. It's got some good balance. Good, like I said, good, like easy drinking cocktail. Something great maybe for brunch, or maybe if you're on vacation and you don't want to drink anything too crazy. It's a nice cocktail, right? Now let's go ahead and try the CARRÉ Nouveau. I've had this one before. Really enjoyed it. First time I had it was up. So today we're gonna do it on the rocks. All right? Cheers. Yeah, that's delicious. That is a straight up banger. So good. Another one that's really, all of these cocktails honestly are really easy drinking. I love it. That's what I love about Lillet Blanc. Like I said, sometimes I come home and I just pound this off. I make myself a glass of this with on the rocks with some club soda. Forget it. It's an easy thing to drink. It's very easy, very smooth. And the CARRÉ Nouveau is really, really, it's such an easy drinking cocktail. Yeah. So you get a little bit of the Suze, you get a little bit of that earthiness from the Suze. The Benedictine is adding a little bit of herbalness, especially on the back end. You're getting both of those, but it's very much a Cognac and Lillet Blanc kind of dance, and it works really well together. You know what I'm saying? Two French spirits. So they're all French spirits, so they works really well together. You know. Anyway, guys, on 3 home runs, very different cocktails from one another, but all really good. They all serve a different purpose, and I think you'd enjoy all of them, depending on what mood you're in, you know what I'm saying? So get yourself a bottle of Lillet Blanc, or if you have a bottle at home and you don't know what to do with it and you want to drink it before it goes bad, make these 3 cocktails. Trust me, you're gonna love them. They're all fantastic, all right? So if you like this video, please press like, please subscribe, and please share with your family and friends. Remember, sharing is caring, and when life gives you lemons, make yourself a cocktail. Cheers.